The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning, or afternoon, or wherever it is. We are back. Welcome to MightyOxTrading FOMC edition. 2 days away. Thank you to Comcast. Their modem gave out, and they couldn't get a tech out here for 2 days. It was nice. No internet. Used up all my hotspot data. But we're good. No idea what the markets are doing. I've just brought up the charts. Just brought up everything. Can y'all hear me? Am I here? Talk to me, people. Did you miss me? Okay. Good. There we go. Thank you. So, markets. What are the markets doing? I see gold absolutely lost its mind and dropped like majorly over the last couple of days. NASDAQ, let's see. Heading down in FOMC, about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes away. Big upwards move from the open, I see. Oh, big move up all night, it looks like. Pulled back, not really pulled back. So yeah. So looking bullish. Stream quality look okay because my upload speeds don't seem to have caught up yet. So, I don't know here. I gotta get back into the swing of things. Don't stream for 2 days and I kind of forget what I'm doing. So I need to make sure all my alerts are still active. They are. Oh, thank you, Matt. So, Monday, when we crashed, I was on ShareVision then and blaming ShareVision until found out it was Comcast. I owe ShareVision an apology. But anyway, so I have no idea what happened on Monday with my trades. When I left, first of all, I thought I went long on MNQ on the TCP account. Well, apparently I went short. And a couple other trades fired off that I have no idea where they came from. But anyway, by the time I hotspotted in 6 hours later, because I forgot I could hotspot, and checked the account, I had an open order all day. And I was up $580 or so. And I was able to close it out, and that's why you now see the TCP sitting at up $1,021. I somehow had an order that it didn't hit. You know, obviously when I enter orders, you see I always enter with a profit target and a stop loss, and something didn't fire for some reason on NinjaTrader's side or on Rhythmic's side, and it ended up staying in that trade for almost 7 hours. And luckily, it was going in the right direction. because obviously if it had gone in the wrong direction, it probably would have failed me. But instead, I took it as a sign that the trading gods were trying to make up with me, and I'm now up $1,027 on our 21. I can't tell if that's 21 or 27. Let me look. 21. I was down on the Gauntlet account that day, so that ended my seven-day green streak. But the Gauntlet still sits at like, I don't know. Probably got to log back in there. The Gauntlet is sitting at $1,343 in profit there. So I am going to try the 10-10 move on FMOC. Haven't decided yet. I need to decide the next hour if I'm going to do Gauntlet or TCP account on that. Still kind of discombobulated trying to get back into the swing of things here. So we are on a downtrend here on NQ. Big move down. Wow, 30, almost 30 points down between those two candles. UltraBonds are heading up. Wow, UltraBond, look at the lows the UltraBonds hit though. So where did we get down to here? Well, let's look at the daily chart. So we hit a low today on the UltraBond of 174. And if we turn back time, we haven't been this low since July 31st, 2019. No idea why everything's turned off on copper. Let me turn my scripts back on there. Yeah. So it was a rather boring day the last couple days. I caught up on some sleep. I worked on some graphics for upcoming videos. I cursed Comcast. I blew through all my hotspot data. Other than that, and it wasn't really that. So, have you all missed me? Wow. Don't stream for a couple days and 3 people unsubscribe. So, Nasdaq's continuing to pour down here. All of a sudden, big downtrend. Gold's moving up a little bit. UltraBond heading back down. S&P and Russell making the same exact move as the NQ. Oh yeah, and Crude. Talk about a fall there as well, I guess. Back under $100. It looks like it went down as low as 94. Or even down to 93, maybe 92. It's a quite quick fall from 130 just a few days ago. Still mad at Crude. And BTC's happy, back up over 40K. So now we kind of wait. I'm gonna take me a little bit of time to get reacclimated to where the market's at. So I really haven't been able to follow charts the last couple of days either. Hmm. You might hear some background noise today. Gold. Gold sending a signal here, pulling back to the SMA line. Below VWAP. VWAP. Oh, MNQ just bounced off VWAP. What are we thinking? Do we think FOMC? Everyone knows what the FOMC is going to say. I mean, unless they surprise us. So, what are we thinking? Are we thinking up or down? Yes, Matt, I am going to do a 10-10. I just don't know if I'm doing it on the gauntlet or the TCP. I don't think I'm going to try both like I tried last time. Yeah, let's see. Crude. I think I'm going to go with the regular gauntlet. I don't want to screw up the TCP. Okay, so let me go set that up. No, that's not what I wanted. I want strategies. My God, I don't trade for 2 days and I forget how to do everything. So, I want 12.59.55. right? 12:59. That's 1 o'clock my time. Yeah. Wrong account. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try this again. We want to do on the gauntlet. There we go. Apply. Let's try that again. Apply. One of these days I'll get this right. Okay. You're not even seeing. You guys aren't even seeing what I'm doing because I didn't even bring up the chart. So I'm setting up for an automatic trade entry at 5 seconds before FOMC. Hey, Rad Poker. Yeah, it's a big move down. Thanks for joining me, Rad. I've missed streaming. 12:59:55 NQ. Right account. Apply. Okay. Make sure 12:59:50. Okay, we're good. Automatic trade setup. Good. Excellent. My speed test is still, for some reason, my speed test is showing a slow upload speed on my computer, but on my phone I'm good, so I don't know why. Upload speed's improved now, good. Okay. So, move down there on Crude. And now FOMC, obviously this was supposed to be an all-day stream. We're supposed to be on at 7:30 this morning, and obviously, thanks to Comcast, I wasn't. But so now, when you get to within an hour of FOMC, you don't know if you want to take any trades. I mean, crude and copper and a couple other assets really don't respond to FOMC, but obviously NQ does. NQ sends the short signal back here at 13,809. It's fallen almost 80 points after a climb up. Climbed up almost 200 points. Over 200 points at the open, from the open up. Um, so, did anybody, obviously, I'm sure you all were trading while I was gone. How did you all do Monday and Tuesday, or this morning, or how's everything been going? Or were you all too sad to trade while I was gone? And remember, if you're here from YouTube, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Hey, Walter, how you doing? Copper looks like it wants to head up. Feels weird to be streaming at this time of day, too. Um, oh, that's why it looks weird. It's like, why does the UltraBond chart look so weird? Oops, I forgot to go back to a 1 minute. It was on the daily. Nice move up there. Excellent job. MNQ is back to the SMA line. Little pull back after that big move down. So I'm gonna do my 10-10 move, and I'm gonna do it on the regular gauntlet account. So for now, I'm looking to see if we can find anything to do on the TCP. Things seem to be kind of slow right now. Everything's just kind of waiting for FOMC. Just don't know how much your action's gonna get as long as they stay to just a quarter of a percent increase. Because everyone's figuring that's what it's gonna be. Now, normally on Wednesday nights we are on here on YouTube and Twitch. But because I missed a day on ShareVision and I actually get paid there, tonight's stream is going to be over on ShareVision. Then we'll be back here on YouTube tomorrow morning, back to normal schedule. Hey, it's going a lot better than it has been the last couple of days. Now that I got internet again. How are you doing? Crude's continuing to come down. Nice bounce off the SMA there. Big move down. But less than an hour now before FOMC. Sideways for a bit here in MNQ. UltraBond continues to head up from its lows. Gold's kind of sideways as well. A little bit of a move down there, but nothing major. Kind of sine waving. Natural gas with a slow grind up. Downward momentum on hogs. Wasn't sure how many viewers I would get uh, coming on live at like 12:30, but people have definitely come out. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to stream through the FOMC meeting and then the after effects. No idea how long we'll stream. If it just like duds out shortly after, then we'll cut it. If there's exciting stuff to do, we'll stay on. I haven't been able to stream since Monday morning, so I don't mind catching up. But I also haven't been able to work since Monday morning, so I'm kind of behind there as well. For now, we need to find something fun to do. No, I'm not just going to take a trade because I'm bored. Though I have considered it. NQ's is continuing to move down. Hoping FOMC gives us a nice blast one direction or the other. And it's not like wishy-washy. And decides to go one way and then the other. Fortunately, I did not get the TCP done before it renewed, so I had to pay another 75 bucks. Which is a bummer. That renewed today. So that means I have another month, but I don't want it to take that long. I want to get it done. Get it done, get the live sim done, then I can get the Gauntlet account to live sim and get this momentum going in my life. Gold popped up there right into the bands. 12 ticks up. Hogs sending a signal. Tried to pop up, popping back down, but I'm going to stay out of hogs today too. Never heard that before, Carl. Welcome. So, slow grind down on NQ and the rest of the indices. Pulling back after that big move up earlier. It's giving it back a little more than half. For those of you unaware of what I plan to do for the FOMC, with 5 seconds to go before the news hits, NinjaTrader will automatically place an order, a long order, 10 points above the current price, and a short order 10 points below the current price. They're market orders, so if they're touched, they'll fill. The hope is to that it'll blast up, fill, and I'll catch, or blast down and fill, and catch the move. The risk is if it like initially bursts one way, fills, and then goes the other way, but then the other side acts as a stop anyway. So max all you lose is about 20 points. So since I'm doing it with regular NQ, I mean there could be slippage too as well. So if it does that, then I'll lose say $400. I did this the FMLC meeting minutes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, non-farm payrolls? Yeah, non-farm payrolls. A couple weeks back and nailed $1,100 trade on it. $1,100 gain. It did not work last week on the CPI report, but it's worked more often than not so far. Obviously, I could have jumped in on NQ at any point in time here and just gotten some nice wins. This would have been the actual perfect entry here. We consolidated, it broke through the SMA and rejected and then continued down. And it's gone down almost 50 points. So, not a lot of excitement going on right now as everything's going. Looks like we might be flattening out here. So our excitement would come in 45 minutes. And that 30-second window right before and right after is like pure terror. Most people don't play news, and I set up a strategy around it. I must be insane. God, I caught up on sleep while I had downtime, and I'm still yawning. Maybe because I haven't had caffeine today. A little bit, not a lot. So time to bring out the caffeine. Okay. So I kind of hate that this is kind of boring right now. Agriculture. Wow, that's completely sideways too. Huh? Corn's been heading down. Corn's going into a supply zone that sorry, demand zone, supply zone. One of the zones that I drew out a long time ago. That's kind of interesting. It came into this zone and it's kind of rode it and then came down. I've been playing with these zones a little bit. None of y'all chat much in the afternoon, do you? No, I'm drawing them out myself. I haven't found a good indicator for it yet, and so I'm attempting to draw them out myself. I've been watching some videos that was recommended to me by, yeah, it's been a while. Hold on, let me see if I can find them. Uh, Carmine Rosado. He's a big supply and demand guy, and someone from the Earn and Trade Discord started recommending supply and demand to me as another way to kind of look for confirmation. The way what's been said is to draw them out like, and I honestly I don't know if I'm doing it right, but so far like in this corn one, if we go back here when I drew this out, which was several long days ago, you know, it was the first draw it around the first big candle before the big red candle before the move up, which is this candle here. So I drew that zone because we had that big move up afterwards. And as you can see, it's come down. It's hit that zone there and bounced. Hit it there and bounced. There and bounced. There and bounced. And now we're in it. Let's see if it can get through it this time. You're welcome. Definitely, I mean, I like that Carmine Rosado's videos. He seems very knowledgeable and he seems to make a lot of money. And well, he does also have a paid course. He's not there just peddling his course. His videos seem very informative without trying to be a big sales pitch for whatever. So it's something I'm trying to add. You know, I do try to add stuff that can help without overcomplicating where I need to look at like 100 different things before deciding on an entry. Especially when you're working off a 1 minute candle, if you have like 100 different things to look at, then you're kind of like you end up being frozen there and not doing anything. Gold pulling back down. I don't know. below this move over here, 1907.4. We're sitting at 1909.7. There's a room to move down. Recent low 1909, 1908.9. We need to pop down there a little bit lower. This last short signal really didn't go anywhere. This one came down nicely, obviously. This was definitely a very nice move over here. Six points. Yep, you see gold did pop back up with a green. Still have a slightly uptrending SMA there. Natural gas still kind of grinding up. Crude coming down a bit. I'm gonna turn a fan on so I try to make sure the wind noise doesn't hit. Let me know if you hear the wind. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it someplace different. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. So has everybody had lunch? I realized I forgot to eat lunch before I started streaming. So I guess I stay hungry. I guess during this slow time, we can remind everybody about the schedule. While we have a moment, I want to remind you of the MightyOxTrading live stream schedule, which recently expanded to 10 live streams a week. First off is the YouTube schedule we have had Monday and Wednesday evenings at 7:45, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 7:30. Then, of course, we expanded to a new platform who hopes to become the YouTube of finance and trading called ShareVision. There, I do Sunday and Tuesday evening streams and Thursday evening streams, Monday and Wednesday mornings. All times are Eastern. The link for ShareVision is down in the notes below. And this is March's schedule. Most likely in April, we'll be going to an easier schedule with all YouTube in the morning and all ShareVision in the evening. We're back. Thank you, Yolanda, for that reminder, and hello. Hope you're doing well. Yep, gold maybe It's kind of creeping down here. 1909. It's come down 5, 6 ticks. And that's awesome life around here. Yeah, it really does look. Supply and demand does look interesting, and it is something I hope they continue adding to my repertoire. Because I like to. I mean, you can see it in advance. It's not something you have to decide right there. Did it hit? You know, you can see the zone. So, you know, it's not something that needs a quick decision. Awesome. Green is good. I would love to take a TCP trade, but I'm not seeing anything right now yet. Copper's hanging right around VWAP. So is MQ. I didn't realize that. So NQ came down, broke VWAP on that last move down. It is now hanging right below it. Oops, sorry, I was looking at Twitter and didn't notice the RTY. So we look like we're popping back up a bit here on the indices. Maybe it was good. I did lose internet. This might have been a very boring stream if I had started at 7:30. But remember, we have an all-night stream coming up. April 1st. We're trading the London session into non-farm payrolls into the New York Open. About 9.5 hours of streaming goodness. After which time I will pass out and die. I would love to have one or both of the accounts funded by them. It'd be nice to be able to trade 9.5 hours with no limits. It's pretty much sideways. NQ. So NQ's trying to sending a long signal and trying to get up a VWAP. Bounce down off VWAP. And there's the long signal again. On VWAP. I'm gonna take a entry here. So we're in on the TCP, long on MNQ. We have a break of VWAP heading back up after long downtrend and some consolidation. It's gone about 11 points so far. New candle forms in 10 seconds. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Okay, let's hope it continues. Looking for a target of 736. We'll pull back here on this candle. My stop move the break even. If I see it coming down though, I may move it back a bit just to try and give this trade room to roam the rest of the way. 30 seconds on this candle. This might come all the way back. We'll see. Fortunately, I did get in late on that move by 4 points, not a lot. There we go. We're back green on that candle, or a bit of a fight between red and green. High of that last candle was 730 even. Now we're seeing two red candles. Did kind of get into the third band. Part of me wants to close this here. Part of me wants to see where it goes. Back green on that candle with 15 seconds left on it. We're up 16 points, looking for 30. Uh, Sticking right around 720 now. A stair step down, maybe. It's not coming down enough for me to like pull it. Oh, there we go. Moving back up. Looks like the high of this big candle here is 30. We need to get back above there. Nope, back down to 18. Seems like we're consolidating now. We're consolidating to come back down. We're consolidating to move up. So we'll just let it play out. Stops at break even, so most is going to cost me commission. Bigger red, well, was a bigger red candle. Just watching 25 minutes until FOMC. Be nice if this gives me one nice burst up. High on each candle since the big one, 26, 23, 27, 25, 25. Seems to just be struggling around 26, 25. If we can break that, then I think it'll burst up and hit my profit target. There we go. Okay, get above 27. Back down to 24 again. New candle. We're back at 30. That's the high of that big candle. There we go. There we go. 33, hit 33. I want 36.75. Now we're up to above 30, but oh, it's dropping down again. Trying again. Here we go. Head of steam. Hit it 34, 35. Oh, still see 34 on the bid. Rejected down again. Profit target hit. Now we're trailing on the stop on the second one. So we're cashed out on one, trailing on the second. And moving up. At 40. And we're out. So hit my trailing stop. That is a winner. $121.50 on that, on the TCP. Excellent, excellent job. I don't know why I'm congratulating myself. That was weird. Thank you, Matt. And it worked out perfectly. Look at that chart. It hit that. It just spiked up there, immediately spiked up, hit my profit target, and immediately rejected down. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you, Elliot. Where are you at, Yolanda? Working? The TCP is updated in the upper right hand corner. Ooh, blew that up a little bit too much. I can't see us taking any more now until FOMC. That worked out nicely, just a nice little move up. Got in a little bit late because I waited for the break of VWAP. Nice quick spike up, got me where I needed to be. Now it's already pulled back over 20 points from that high. And that quickly is sending us a short signal, but it's right at the SMA line. Like I said, I'm not planning on taking any more trades now until FOMC, which is in about 18, 19 minutes. Yolanda, do you want me to, okay, first of all, do you want me to do that now with you working, or would you prefer another time? And do you want me to show you how I set it up in NinjaTrader, or what do you want to see? Okay, just tell me when, and I will happily go over whatever you would like me to. I don't mind at all. So I think you came back down and bounced back off VWAP and back up. I'm always happy to explain anything people would like to have explained. It's kind of why I started doing this whole streaming thing, to try and help. And it's turned out just to be an awesome community that's built up here. But I originally started to kind of help newbies along, because I mean obviously I'm not a pro trader yet, but I understand a lot of it, and obviously I'm starting to do pretty well. I'm gonna try and take note. Oh yeah, let me set that up. I remember. I found that the other day. Hmm. Indicators and financial labels. You can set the labels to show for each individual thing. Now, I don't need a bunch of it. Yes, Matt, I do. One of the best trades I ever took. And it's like I tell people, one of the best trades I ever took on Top Step was while I was sleeping. So now, what you see here on my chart, on my NQ chart here, one of my struggles has been to know when it's bursting up through the Bollingers. It's really hard to see as that candle's going. If you can see now on the right hand side of my chart, these white price lines is where those Bollingers sit, and then the green is is the price. So I'll be able to see now, and if the price goes above the Bollinger, you'll actually see that happen, and I'll be able to more quickly react to it. I'm going to try and also monitor that during the FOMC trade. I'm going to do that on the 5-minute chart as well. Oh, where did that? Oh, there we go. Value labels. There we go. But I don't want all these lines, so I got to take off certain ones. So there we go. So now on this chart here, I just have the third band, which is actually 2.75, and the price and the EMA. Also have the RSI down here, but I'm not real worried about that. Oh, I need to do it for this chart too. Ah. UltraBond heading back up to its SMA line. Settings. Value labels. There we go. Way too many. There's an VWAP. We'll turn VWAP off for now. Okay, there we go. Tell whoever they are they just need to hold for like 1 minute, because it's all over within a minute. Yeah, don't be doing that. So we're now less than 10 minutes away. I'm gonna go make sure my NQ chart, make sure I have everything set right. Oh, 59.55 NQ gauntlet. Each tick. Okay, that one's right. Okay, and Q gauntlet. Yep, all looks right. So the bands on the 1 minute have tightened big time. If it does blow up at from FOMC, it's gonna have to burst through a band one way or the other. But plenty of room on the 5 minute chart band wise. Mm, in case of me losing internet again, or in case of Rhythmic going down. I never set up RTrader to be able to log in without uh, connecting. But I can have it sitting there. Oh, okay, there. Okay, I think I got that now. Okay. Yes, I have it ready. Well, I can log in now, right? Yeah, there we go. Cool, that works. Yep, I got that now. Thank you. I've never realized that before you had mentioned it the other day, and then I meant to set it up and forgot. So now it's ready to go. It's logged in. Gold is, ooh, big move up there on gold. Trying to push up. Yeah, I'm going to end up doing that too now. I'll put it down in my system tray. Six minutes to go. Really was tempted to take that long on gold, but I'm staying out for now. Bands are widening ever so slightly. Now a 37-point spread between the two bands. So there's my NQ chart with 5 with 5 seconds to go before the top of the hour. You'll see two orders pop up on the chart, 10 points from the price, 10 points away from the current price. Don't like this uptrend right here. I like it when things are flat right before the announcement. Less likely to have a burst one direction and go the other. No ATM strategy on this, so I manage to trade once it enters. So the watch, 1 in the 5 minute on the left hand side of the screen, and my ninja chart on the right side. Expand it. Definitely an uptrend here right before the move. Gold keeps wanting attention, and I'm ignoring it. Ignoring all alerts at this point. Bands. Now, bands on the NASDAQ have spread out a little bit more, 42 points, but NQ is hitting those bands as we speak. That's also a concern. So, like I said, I'm risking $400 on this, hoping for a big move. Remember, it's in the sim account, the gauntlet. I'm saying like the gauntlet account. So obviously, not real money yet. Be interesting to see if I ever get funded, if I'm brave enough to perform this move once funded. So we're actually hitting the band here right before. Oh, look at this big move up. That's concerning too. We're less than 90 seconds away, and we're like breaking the band right now. So I'm expecting a rejection down. This is interesting. A little scary. We are 1 minute away. Real quickly, bring up another chart, go to Sim, and test to see if my hotkey is working. Yes, hotkey is working. Okay. 20 seconds. 10. Orders are on the chart. Big move down. Okay. Big move down, and I got out quick. Right before it reversed. And I think I did the right thing. Oh, yeah, look at that reversal. Maybe not. Let's check the stats on it. See what I got. $390 trade on the Gauntlet account in all of 4 seconds. Let's see what it does from here. Looks like it wants to head up. Have both NQ and NQ up now. Let's see if we can find a direction here. So that was a winner. Continuing to head down now, but I was not going to sit through that. Obviously, it's going down 70 points now, so if I had stayed in, obviously, it would have been a lot more. But 390 is not bad at all. Oh, 100 points. Wow. So huge move down. Obviously, you see here on the 1 minute chart, it came down and then it reversed. It hit a low of 84 and reversed all the way up to 30. So I'm not upset about where I got out, but obviously it could have been a much bigger move if I could have stayed in. Wow, look at that going. Now here's the reversal. That ended up being an 80.1 minute candle. Now reversing by 25. We'll watch to see if we can get any more entries here. So not the hugest move, but obviously a good move nonetheless. $40 points back up. Okay, we're gonna let this settle out. Let's check see what everything else is doing. We'll get those ninja charts off the screen. So big win there, $390 on in 4 seconds on that on the Gauntlet account on that move. Let's see what we got going on here. Whoa. So just like an hour ago I said copper really doesn't respond to the FOMC, but copper responded to the FOMC. Oh yeah, absolutely. I wasn't gonna sit through that 50 point pullback. I mean, if I ever get brave enough to run more than one contract on that move, then I might. But yeah, I'm not upset about that at all. Gold boomed up 7.2 on that first candle. Actually, no, it did not on the first candle. Look what gold is. See, this is my nightmare on that move. If I had done gold on that move instead, this burst up one way, 3 points, burst down 7 points, and then decided to go. So this could have easily came down, stopped me out. Grabbed my order, went up and stopped me out. So that's my nightmare on that move. But look at it go now. By huge wicks, both directions. UltraBond also did that same double direction thing. Crude oil didn't care. Of course, the Russell and the S&P are doing the same thing. It looks like NQ is wanting to head down. I wish I had grabbed this reversal candle here. Everything pointed toward the reversal. It's below the Bollinger, and below the 30 line. It was going to reverse there. Let me, while we're doing this, let me check to see what the FOMC meeting. Hey John, all's much better today. I was without internet for 2 days. Couldn't trade, couldn't work, but I couldn't stream. But back today, just nailed 20 points on the FOMC move. So I'm up on both accounts. Yep, and it was what it was expected. Fed hiked 25 basis points. So no real staggering news. So I'm not sure why this is selling off so much. So you would think this would have been already priced in, but we're seeing big moves down here on the NQ, 28 points. Yeah, my my ISP had an outage Monday, and for some reason, when the outage came back up, my router no longer would respond, and it's one of their routers, and they couldn't get a tech out here until today. So I went down Monday morning about 8 a.m. my time, and didn't get back on until about 11 a.m. today. So I had to cancel several streams. Today was supposed to be the all-day stream for the FOMC, and I only got on about 12:30. But it's been a successful stream, so I won't complain. My Gauntlet account and my TCP account are both the highest they've ever been. Excellent, John. Glad to hear that. And now we're reversing, so maybe they decided that maybe this isn't so bad after all. Now they're going to come back up. It's kind of why I stay out toward the end. Look at copper. Short, long, short, long. Gold's now pulling back. Gold hit VWAP 3 times and bounced. Not sure where we're at with VWAP. Hold on. VWAP. VWAP. Oh, VWAP's right there in the middle as well. So, oops. John, are you back on funded with the top step this time again? And there's copper with another short signal. Now I'm not touching any of this right now. Ah, okay. So there's a little 2-bar pullback there on M and Q. It's coming down. So let's look at a daily chart now. I never even, that happened so fast, I never even looked at my Bollingers or anything that they're preparing for. Should have just grabbed a short there, but anyway. This is the daily chart. See, this was the low of the day. Back here, basically pretty much where it started. And then it started moving up. We lost everything we've gained since the open. And now trying to give back everything it gained overnight. A little bit of a bounce here, though. I know someone asked about supply and demand earlier and where I would draw out a zone. And, one day I'm going to ask the person that first recommended supply and demand to me to check my zones, because obviously I'm not 100% sure I'm getting it right. But I believe this would be considered right here good zone where the last big red candle before the move started bursting up. So it's still well below that, but we're still coming down. Ooh, weird hiccup there. Wow, a lot of people here all of a sudden. Okay, well, so we did have a great win off the FOMC announcement. A little less than I was hoping for, but I'm not going to complain. And I will continue to use that move going forward. I got a little shaken by the way it performed the last time, but so far this has been a huge profit for me. And we will look for entry here somewhere on something to see if we get anything more this afternoon, or if it seems like things start slowing down and going sideways, like gold sideways with big candles. Then we'll call it a day, and then I'll be streaming back on Share Vision this evening. All you that are here from YouTube, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button for me, I would appreciate it. The YouTube algorithm loves it when someone presses the thumbs up button. John, yeah, in order to get monetized with YouTube, I need 1K. Honestly, I think I'll be a funded trader. Hopefully, I'll be a funded trader before then. It won't really matter that much. UltraBond sending a big long, short signal here. 13 ticks down. Kind of interests me, and yet I don't want to. Me and the bonds tend to fight. We'll just see. Yeah, I have CFT to thank for a lot of that. CFT, and we've built a great group of people here. There's a lot of good people here, and that helps people stick around as well. I should have took that short on UltraBond, darn it. So it's unusual for the bonds and for the indices to be going down at the same time. I'm hoping to continue to growing the channel, and just so because I want it to be a helpful resource, both the live chat and I've started doing non-stream videos as well. The ETT tips and tricks and things like that. While I was out without internet, I was able to get some stuff prepared for do more of those as well. Whoever is the new subscriber, I do appreciate it. I actually lost like 3 subscribers when I wasn't streaming. Thanks, Comcast. So everything's red right now. Look at this. NQ, gold. I mean, gold's just dropped 7 points in the last 6 candles. UltraBond, copper, S&P, Russell. Two energies are kind of wishy-washy. There's a short on gold, and I'm tempted. It's a big candle, though. A lot of times moves end on big candles. That's a really big candle. It's a 4-point candle. Yeah, John, I'm gonna make that change in April. So I should have jumped on that gold there. It did reverse by 6 ticks when that candle opened, but now it's been gone down 2 points. You just never know. I mean, on the FOMC news, it got down to a low of 19.010, and we haven't been that low in a long time, I don't think. So it'll be interesting if it gets back below there, then maybe I might be interested. I mean, I should have been interested in this candle. Oh, wow, it burst down like crazy there. And it's below that 19, all that, oh, just that quick. Don't know how much it's jumping right now. Let me find a gold chart. Just curious. Yeah, there's a bit of a reversal. 2 to 3 tick spread on it. Oh, nice job, John. Yeah, I really missed trading the last couple days. I'm finally getting positive momentum. Um, Main change I've made, I think, is just taking more trades, getting over the fear of losing. Um, taking more signals and whatever happens, happens, because the percentage, everything I've seen, the percentages do go my way. I'm looking a little bit more at, some support and resistance breaks or whatnot, looking at some supply and demand zones. But for the most part, it's just been the mental block of, you know, being afraid to lose and blow the account. I have all these stats that say that using these signals, if I'm smart about how I use them, works. And I just wasn't, I'll take a loss or two and then get scared and not let the percentages work in my way to be able to get that back. So it'd always be 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Now another thing I still need to work on though is stop losses, because I don't have I haven't actually tracked it, but it seems like about half my losses stop me out and then go the right way, go the way I was wanting them to. So I may still need to adjust stops. So NQ, this is a possibly interesting move here. It came up to the SMA and bounced, and it's showing red here. Already 17 points. This is I should have played that bounce. Low of this move was 519. We're up to 565. So there's a big move. There's the big move down there possibly. Let's jump on the TCP here and watch this price action. See if we might get another move down. TCP's chart is ready. I'm really hoping TCP can be finished next week. Gold. Let's see what gold's trying to tell us. Gold's coming back up to the SMA line. It's been grinding short. Taking a short here on MNQ. I had a feeling. It might have been a bad feeling, but it was a feeling nonetheless. Yep, bad feeling. Stopped out. So, I waited too long. Obviously, it grinded down 5 straight red, and then I got in right when it turned green. We gave back a little bit on the TCP. Probably stupid of me to do that. There's red again. Okay, now we're going to wait and see if it breaks this 519. And we'll try once more. Worst that happens is we go back to 0 on the day on the TCP. Oh wait, they're at 35? Huh. Oh, a lot closer than that, so we'll watch. A little bit of a bounce here, it looks like. Let's see if we have any more trades or if we cut this here shortly. So I can rest up for tonight's stream. Actually, I need to get some work done. So there's a move up on to the SMA line again. If it doesn't break, then we might take try another short. Back to full view for now. Oops. TCP disappeared in the top. There we go. So move out there. See if it bounces back down below the SMA line. It's hanging right there, it's squeezing. This oftentimes is just, where you might see it move up against the recent trend or the continuation down. Unfortunately, it's a really big range. The high of this candle back here was 605. The low of this one is 519. So that's a 90 point range. And see, that was a nice 30 point candle down. We're sitting right about mid-range, a little lower than mid-range. Can it break 519? So. Low of this current candle is 27. Pop back up to 43. Big. It's really bouncy. Thinking we're going further short. Thank you. 31. Oh, big move down there to 22 real quick. So looking for a break at 19. There's the break. We're going short. Wasn't a clean break. Didn't burst down like I had hoped. Running a 15 point stop, which may not be enough. Hanging around 15. There we go. There's maybe some momentum down. I see 9. I see 7. I see green. Crap. Let's see. Stop is right above that last candle. There's some red. There we go. That's nice. There we go. Continuing to move down. There we go. Gonna hit target. Target's 84. We're at 93. Stop has moved to slightly above break even. There we go. 87. I see 88 on the bid. 87. 85. I saw 85. There we go. Target hit. We're trailing. And stopped. So, there we go. That's a winner. Winner. NQ dinner? I don't know. That was just stupid. So now we're up $175 on the day on the TCP. 2 wins out of 3 attempts. That's how we do it right there. So it was about a $115 trade. We can see here we got in at 13,514 and a quarter. Cashed out one right at 30 points. And the other one kind of pulled back on us and hit our trailing stop at about 28 points. So see, and John, I'm not sure if you're still here, but that's where I've made a little bit of a breakthrough in that after that loss I took right before that win, that loss might have mentally made me not take that next chance. And just said, you know what, I'm green on the day. I don't want to take a chance on taking another trade today. And which is, kind of, it's stupid because I have just as much of a chance of my first trade tomorrow being red as well as the next trade here, and it equals the same amount. If I lose the first trade tomorrow or I lose my next trade today, it's the same thing. So there's no reason to just try and just for the slight mental boost of saying I had a green day, if I, versus, losing for the day. It's just that was the difference. Now I could beat myself up a little bit and say, well, you know what, I should have waited for the break. I guess that time I waited for the break of the support and jumped in. So maybe I should have never did that original trade. So if there's anything different that I should have done, is not taking that original trade. But either way, I let the percentages work for me, and I've won 2 out of 3 on the gauntlet. I mean on the TCP now today, and 1 for 1 on the gauntlet. Copper popping above the SMA line. Looks like it wants to head upish. Did bounce off that third band there. Nice move up. Small candles though. Gold's kind of grinded back up. It hit a low of 1895. It's already grinded back up 10 points. So many, these moves look small, but they're actually very huge. And NQ is kind of consolidating with a slight downward tilt. That said, it's about 235 on the East Coast. The stream, was very happy to be back. I'm glad we got to spend FOMC together. Wasn't the all-day stream that I had planned, but it worked out. Up on both accounts, and I think that's where I'm gonna stop the stream for the day, just because I probably should get some work done because I've missed work the last 2 days as well, or what I call work. So I probably should get some money made. I am back tonight streaming again the Asia session. Normally Wednesday nights are on YouTube, but because I missed the Share Vision session this last night and this morning, We're gonna do Wednesday night tonight on ShareVision, just so I can get those 30 views in there, get this day counted over there. Then we're back on YouTube tomorrow morning and Friday morning. So I want to thank everyone for coming out and joining me this afternoon. This special FOMC FOMC trading day. We'll probably do this every FOMC day, as long as people are interested. And continue working toward funding, continue working toward financial independence. So finishing the day, hold on, up 390 on that one trade on the gauntlet, up 175.50 on the TCP. TCP now sits at $1,187 in profit, meaning I'm less than $600 away from getting funded. We will continue working on that tonight. Join me on ShareVision. Links down in the video description here. If you haven't already joined me over there, come check me out. Yes, Matt. $390. I mean, if I had held longer, it could have been more, obviously, but it reversed like 50 points, so I got out while I could. Got 390. Oh. I think MNQ has much bigger slippage than a regular NQ does. I think this might need to be an NQ move. So I'm calling it here so I can get some work done and then back on ShareVision tonight. Thank everyone for joining me. I really appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day, and for those of you who can join me tonight, see you then. If not, see you tomorrow morning on YouTube. Talk to you later. Bye.